Welcome back, everybody. The game has been saved, and I wanted to start it. No. Get out of there. I wanted to start this off right away because the music is really amazing here. You may already... Oh, shit, I just looked at the time for that last video, and it's like... That's a really long video. I'm sorry, jeez. So, hopefully this one won't be as long. We just need to get through that intro. That's the whole dealio. So... The music. This is the classic Brinstar music. I know it's called Brinstar. I know also, that's one thing I wanted to talk about too. Well, first of all, gameplay. There's a few things you can scan here. I may show what you can scan. Again, you can't really miss much. Like I said before, mostly the only things you can miss are enemies, because there's certain enemies you can only see once. So there's a Tallon IV, just like wildlife and stuff like that you can scan. You can scan the ship too, don't ever forget about that. There are some things we need to get in this area too, we'll be coming back to. There's plenty of exits in here, as you can see. There's one up there. There's one down there. There's quite a few you can see on the map. Those blue squares, those are all doors, which can be opened with any beam, as you can see by the key there. But this is the only one we can reach right now, so let's go. But, what I was going to say, these are beetles, don't forget to scan those if you need to. Anyway, what I was going to say, geez. The pronunciation of things. Brinstar, I call it Brinstar. I know it's Brinstar. I know that's how it's pronounced. So if I say that, we don't really need to talk about that much anyways, because this is a completely different planet. I mean, it's very similar in terms of gameplay, enemies, music, to previous Metroid games. These are Zoomers, the classic enemy. We don't need to go up here right now, actually. The first place we need to go is over here. We can't actually do anything up here. Or can we reach that? Nope, can't. Don't even worry about it. There's more beetles behind me. That's what that was. Planet Zebs. That's what I call it. I know it's Zebes. Plant sacks here. You can scan those. Also, you can shoot them to make them explode. Those can hit the enemies if they're nearby. It may seem like I know everything about this game. And I have played it several times, like I said. But everything is really fresh in my mind right now because I just 100% of the game. So hopefully I'll be able to find things easier. Because as I said in the previous episode, I did try and look for everything mostly on my own, and it's really not that hard to find everything. There are some things that are kind of like, geez, like how would you know that was there? And there's only a couple that I can think of. It may seem really daunting and intimidating, but this game is, it just takes time if you want to find everything on your own. So yeah, every now and then there's a hint system there. It says what that is. Basically just tells you where you need to go. You can turn the hint system off if you want. I'm just going to leave it on just because why not? Man, these things do take a lot more damage than Hypermode, jeez. Yeah, there's... I want to talk about the things you can scan just in case you miss them. Like these here, you can scan. Make sure you scan all the health, because there's different health thingies that you can... there are different sizes of health pickups you can grab, so scan them all if you want 100%. So this is the first Chozo lore. The history of the Chozo stretches back into ancient times, so far into the fog of the past that we know not where our ancestors came from. One thing is clear, however. The Chozo who colonized Tallon IV made a conscious choice to eschew a civilization of advanced technology. We Chozo choose to live in harmony with nature, guided by the providence of the universe. We believe we will spread peaceful days here and plan to leave our words from time to time. So there's not a whole lot of Chozo lore. I think there's there's less than 20, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, anyways. Chozo, as you may know, is a classic race from Metroid, and these are the Chozo ruins of Tallon IV. They did inhabit this area. You may have seen a missile thingy up in the top right corner of the screen there, up there. We won't get that for a very, very, very long time. So let's just go ahead and continue. There's some more beetles here. May as well get them out of the way because, well, what else is there to do? Actually, there's plenty to do, don't worry. Yeah, they will burrow back into the ground if you give them the chance, so don't let them, because it just makes it more annoying for you. Oh, it's annoying not having the charge beam, though, because it's just, I'm so used to pulling things in with the charge beam. Can't get in there yet. As you can see, cannot be opened with that weapon. I wonder what we could use. Well, we'll find that out very quickly. So, the first place we need to go. This over here leads to... Most Metroid games, they follow similar patterns in terms of, like, areas and regions. That leads to Magmore Caverns, which is kind of like Ridley's hideout in a way, like because it's like a fireplace. Oh, there's a nest here. You can scan that. War wasps come out of that thing. They're an enemy you can see. You can also scan these things. You can scan any enemy. I know it's probably annoying to talk about. Oh, where am I going? Jeez, I'm screwing this up. I'm sorry. That's not the right way to go. I'm just so used to, like, I don't know. I'm just so used to, like, exploring for missiles and all the things I'm missing from with all the upgrades I already have. Because I spent so much time in this game, like, it's ridiculous. There's ions. Those are another classic Metroid enemy. Shoot them to stun them. For me, I think it's just easier to just run through them, but we're pretty low on health. And health usually isn't that big of an issue in this game, except for, like, in the beginning. Because you don't have any energy tanks or anything like that, and your armor is basically non-existent. So, you just kind of gotta be careful. Plus, it's Hypermode, so... I guess I'll show all the Chozo lore when I find it, though. Many long years have passed since we Chozo first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief of many Chozo sages that the truths of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently many Chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. We take this growing ability to be a sign of our burgeoning harmonization with the infinite, perhaps. Finally, the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. So, yeah, as you find the Chozo lore, it'll kind of explain what's been happening to the planet. Oh, yeah, here's another cool thing. You can see your reflection in there. You can scan that, too, and it just says that it's a reflective ornament. Yeah, there's those wasps. They're called war wasps, right? Yeah. There's a few different variations of pretty much every enemy, too, so... These things will just keep coming, too, unless you destroy their hive. We can't destroy their hive yet, because, you need a certain weapon. And here is a save station. I may as well go ahead and save now. It doesn't take long to save, too, so I probably won't even need to cut those out. You know, maybe I will, I don't know. It is good, like 15 seconds or so, maybe. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's the... They're waiting for me there. Which door did we come in? We came in that one, so let's go ahead and take this route here. Again, there's just a lot of backtracking that we need to do in this game in order to get certain things. So we'll be seeing a lot of the same rooms over and over again. It's not a huge world, but it may seem that way when... because we're going to keep going back and forth through the world and stuff like that. We don't have a map. No, okay. Yeah. I know we didn't have... Oh, that. Oh, yeah, we can't get in there anyways. I know we don't have a map, but I don't know if that carried over from a previous file or not, but I guess it doesn't. It makes sense that it wouldn't, but... Yeah, you don't need to worry about these things. These are another Metroid enemy. They light up the way, but if you shoot them or run into them, they do hurt you. But they're pretty docile otherwise. So here's the first... Oh, no, this is going to be annoying. I don't have to go through this. There's a thing there, a missile launcher. Well, that would be nice to have. Let's go grab it. Oh, wait, we can't. Why is that? Oh, look, that's why. Because the room got filled with poisonous turd water, and we're stuck on a platform in the middle of it all. Whatever will we do? Well, wouldn't you like to know? Oh, this battle is so annoying. I believe these wasps are a different variety, so you may want to scan them if you can. If it's hard to figure out where they are because they're always... flying around in circles like that, just look at your radar on the top left there. It shows where the enemy is. Once they stop, that's where they're going to charge at you from. Oh, the music is just so awesome here. I love the classic music. It's just like... Oh, it's just so great. You'll be hearing a lot of familiar tunes in this game, too. So that's the actual boss of this thing, is this thing here. So just be careful. You want to make sure you hit it as quick as you can, too. Because it doesn't stay open for long after you defeat all the wasps. But you do have to defeat all the wasps before you can attack it. Because that's the thing that's launching them. Shit, I feel like we're not even going to beat this battle because they're taking off a lot of health. But as long as you're strafing, it's fine. You're making sure you're dodging them. Look at how fast they are going on the radar, though. It's ridiculous. You're donk, man. Jeez, this is dangerous. They're not even dropping any health or anything. Hypermode might have been a bad idea. Like, what am I trying to prove here? You can hit them as they're flying by, I believe, but it's just not easy because they're going so fast. But it's worth it. That's why I'm firing continuously, because I want to take them out as much as we can. I almost got that guy. Son of a bitch. Yeah, just jump. I mean, if you just gotta watch the radar, because if if they're the complete opposite direction of you and they're about to charge, you just want to make sure you get out of there as fast as you can. Don't even worry about making sure you hit them, because your life's more important than anything. Can't kill them if you're dead. But we're gonna have to do this like at least 1 or 2 more times. This is okay. You know what? I am gonna do that. So here's that. In the options here, you can lock on free aim. I'm turning that off right now, just so I can hit these damn things. You'll see how it makes the camera steadier too in a moment. Okay, there's one more. Yeah, see, it's just locked directly onto the thing. Even if you're moving the Wii remote, it's not going to follow what you're pointing at, which is really helpful for most boss fights. And even right here, like, look at how we get these guys out of the way really quick. I mean, that could be a matter of life and death too. So, but I know it's probably annoying seeing me shoot repeatedly like this, but you just got to do it. So, energy low, I know. Shit, I don't want to die here. It's just, we need energy tanks, that's all it is. Once we get energy tanks, it's like, the game's a lot easier. I mean, obviously, because you have more health, but like, I don't need to be worrying as much, because I didn't think it was going to be an issue. But man, they're really doing a lot of damage. I've never played it on Hypermode, so... Shit, fuck. We're going to die. We are going to die. Shaha. 2 more. 2 left. Lock onto the fucker, jeez. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Okay, open your ass. Die, please. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I can't believe that happened. Or how close that was to happening. Jeez, make sure you don't fall in the water either. But all the items that you can pick up too, you want to make sure you scan them, because it's the one time you can scan them. Again, I have 100% of everything, so it doesn't matter right now, but you need to scan every item because you're going to miss it once you pick it up. Again, if you want 100%. If not, then whatever, don't even worry about it. Missile launcher acquired. Usually that's one of the first items you get, and that's the way we need to go next, but I'm going to quickly go back and save because, Jesus, don't do that. Yeah, you know where that save point was? I'm going to go there, so hang on a sec. Alright, so I went and saved in that previous room where I saved before, but I wanted to come down here to get the map, because that's how you destroy those things. Those are like the red doors, pretty much. Although there are red doors in this game, but they serve a different purpose. They don't. You don't use a missile to burst those open. So, this is the map room, and the previous room before that War Wasp room I was just in, where we got the missile launcher. And I'll show you where that was, too. That was the save point just in that previous room there. This is the main plaza where we started. The map may seem confusing and intimidating at first, but it's really not as big as a deal as you might see. Once you start playing, it's not that big of a deal. So the next place we need to go, where was that room we were just in? Yeah, that was the mini boss room I was just in. So we need to go through this way and head over here. And we'll go find that out next time, because this video is pretty much over now. I want to talk more about why this is one of my favorite games, and this is one of the reasons, because it's reflective there. I mean, that's just a small effect that I want to talk about. Again, don't forget to scan these map thingies. I didn't do it, but there's plenty more of those in the game, so don't worry about it. Anyways, next time on Metroid Prime, we continue through the Chozo Ruins. I'm Shenji, thank you for watching, and goodbye.